What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video.
In today's video, we're going to be redoing the entire workstation and racing simulator setup. So a really quick rundown of what's going to happen. I ordered a new cage that's going to come in to house the seat and the pedals and the shifters, and then I got a new monitor. So I might use one of these two, not sure yet. And then we need to get this desk out and get the new desk in. Okay, so the old desk is out of the way. I bought a shorter sit-stand desk that's gonna cover up this space. That way when we get the entire metal chassis, it can fit in here. That way we can have both a workstation and a secondary desk, and then the racing simulator next to that. I just have to figure out where all the rest of this junk is gonna go. This is usually not in my nature, and I'm offended at myself for having such a rat's nest. The space is all cleared out. So this is a Flexi Spot 55-inch. So the desk that I had in here before was about 20 inches longer. So I've created some space here so I can put the sim here. I've never had a sit-stand desk, so I think this is pretty cool. It's got this nice drawer. It's got all the controls. USB chargers. This thing goes insanely tall. That's crazy. It's literally at my chest level. I have this old 4-foot Harbor Freight power strip, and it fits perfectly under the desk. That's nice and sturdy too. Call me Dr. Sue. Okay, now we have power mounted up under there. Wow, this space is starting to look pretty good. Oh, I want to figure out what brackets are on this. That way I can adapt them to the new chassis. So I have had this chair ghetto rigged on this base forever. This is the way that I had it secured. Some old zip ties to some wood pieces, and then I had screwed into it through there. I want to try and figure out if I can put actual seat rails on this, but I'm not sure if there is any mounting brackets or anything for the rails. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to work. Okay, so this is the bottom of the chair. I'm not sure how these rails are gonna go on. Oh, there's some screws here on the side. There's one there. There's one there. I don't see anything on the bottom. Eventually, I am planning on upgrading to some sort of bucket seat, but for now, I want to make this work, and if it's cheap to get some new rails for it, then I'm just gonna run that temporarily until I either find a bucket seat or I buy one online, but probably gonna end up waiting until I find a good deal on one, but for now, this is gonna have to do. All right, it's the next day. The office is looking a little bit different now. So I've got the desk in the position that I want it. I have my computer temporarily set up, and I've moved the sim to the other side while we wait for the chassis to come in. But in the meantime, I have the new rails that I need to get fitted on the seat. That way we can get those mounted on the new chassis. Also, we're getting a new bunny tomorrow, so that's why JC's old desk is gone. Her name is Lola. You'll see her in this video. So now I have this space cleared out for the simulator. So it'll fit in here just perfectly, and it'll be nice and out of the way. Let's see if we can get these little rails fitted up. It lines up on that hole, and it lines up centered over the bar. So we're gonna be able to drill a hole through this bar, and then run a nut and a bolt through this plate, run a nut and a bolt through that plate, and we'll have some solid mounted rails. I have everything adjusted up. It works pretty good now. I have about 4.5 inches of adjustment, which is pretty good. Okay, it is a few days later and the sim is here. I am super excited to put this together, but also we have had a change of plans. Oh yeah, we got an actual bucket seat. So I actually picked up 2 of these in a Facebook Marketplace deal that I could not pass up. So we're actually going to be using this seat instead of the STI seat, which I am super excited about. It's an NRG Prisma seat, and it's got this really cool flake on the back side. I am so excited to run this seat. It looks so cool. Everything is unboxed now. This is what the end result is gonna look like. This simulator is the cheapest one that I could find that had good reviews, that people actually liked. There are chassis on the internet that are really cheap that you can buy that just get the job done, but they're very flexible and they're not very sturdy. I've seen a lot of them online. I've used a few of them. So this was the one that had the best reviews for its quality, and it's very similar to the higher end stuff. I hope that it actually ends up being as good as it says it is, because I'm pretty excited. So this is an unofficial review. I'll leave the link in the description for the simulator if you want to pick one up. And off the bat, they seem very sturdy and they're machined really, really good. So already this has a really nice weight to it. So I have some faith here. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the install and start putting this thing together. Before I do get into the install, I do need to tear down the old simulator and take all the electronics off of it that I am gonna use. All right, the area is cleaned out. The space that it's gonna be in is ready to rock. Let's get this thing put together. The base of the frame is put together. Taking a quick break to pet the bunny. So soft. Good bunny. Okay, the main part of the frame is assembled. If you do notice, I left everything a little bit loose because I know that whenever I get the seat mounted, I'm gonna wanna move stuff around based off of the driver position. So everything is just finger tight for now. Now the instructions are saying to put in these black caps so we can finish off the look. Before I go ahead and tighten everything down, I want to go ahead and start mounting the accessories. So I'm going to get the foot pedals and the wheelbase and the seat put together so that way I can start adjusting it to my driver position. I'm going to get these lined up so I can at least match the distance of these two mounting plates. Thankfully my bolt hoarding has come in handy. I have been able so far to find all the hardware. All right, time to see if the seat fits. Awesome. That looks great. All right, let's get this thing tightened down. Seat is all fixed. I'm kind of happy with where the pedals are for now. Okay, time to get this shifter together. Got all the hardware that I need. Okay, that feels pretty good. I like where that's at. I think now it's time to try and get the wheelbase on the stand. Whoa. I want to get the steering wheel on so we can adjust the height and the length. So right now it's a little bit far, so I'm gonna move this around until I feel good about where it's at. Other than the handbrake not being mounted, as far as assembly goes, it's done. It's extremely sturdy. I am very, very surprised. If I sat down, I'll show you right now. Often with simulators, you can see a lot of play, some cheaper ones. This one is extremely rugged. Like, I can throw the wheel around and it doesn't move at all. I can shift really hard. The shifter doesn't move around, which is amazing. I need to get this thing wired up. I need to install the handbrake, and then we can put it in its place and hook it up and test it out. test. It gets really close to the handbrake, but there's not really much I can do. I just hate how far back it is. I wish it was like farther up, but the shifter is like right where I like it. Maybe there's a way that I can modify it, but for now, it'll be fine. Now, everybody's favorite part, wiring. As far as the assembly goes, everything is done. I just need to route all the wires to each component. The sim is all wire managed and put together. All I have to do is figure out where the PC is gonna be because I don't know if the USB cord is long enough. Did a really clean wiring job. I was able to tuck most of the wiring into the track. I'm really happy with it. And it fits perfectly in the spot that I made for it. Now it's time to clean up this place because it's an absolute mess. I gotta play musical computers and move everything back in order. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and check back in whenever that's done. Progress is happening. Got the monitor mounted. Just need to hang up the monitor and do some more cable management. And the original desk is somewhat put back together as well. So this is all looking really, really nice. It is now a little bit later and the sim is done. All the cables are nicely routed. The PC's placed there perfectly. The coolest part is I also have some really cool adjustability options with the desk as well. So I accounted for the cable length, which is really, really sweet. I am super happy with how this looks. It's tucked so nicely in this corner and it looks so good. The sturdiness of this is insanely good. I had to modify the e-brake just a little bit, as you can see, so I could pull it back all the way because my shoulder was hitting. This looks awesome. I'm super, super excited. All right, without any more waiting, I'm gonna get some driving clips. That cricket is pissing me off. All right, so this sim isn't 100% adjusted, but I have it pretty close to what it would be like in a car. This thing feels incredible. I love how solid the steering wheel is. It's really, really impressive. I've driven on some crappier sims before, but man, for this price, this is really hard to beat. I also love how adjustable it is. Everything on this thing is adjustable, which is the best part. But so far, I'm a huge fan of the driver position. Overall, I'm super, super happy with how everything came out. It looks so sick. It feels amazing, it drives great. It was pretty easy to put together, but pretty time consuming. That's gonna be it for today's video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and comment, and I hope you guys have a great week.